Welcome back, everybody, to this episode of Keepin ADHD. I'm Scarfee.
I'm Rahlyx. And together, we are exactly 1/5 of a honey baked ham.
I mean, that is just straight up a lie because I alone am like 7 hams. So, like, you know.
We're both just big hams. It's okay.
Lying. Yeah,
no, it's not
true.
a lie. I never said how big of a honey baked ham. I mean, all ham is they take a whole bunch of pig meat and they fucking throw it in a dryer and spin it around until it all molds together into one blob of meat. There's no part of the pig that's the ham bone, like the ham.
Well, I'm not eating ham.
Ham is so good, though. It's so good. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. I had a teacher tell me that one time, and I just kind of took it at their word. So, starting off on a strong topic, talking about ham.
Yes.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal? Mine is I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'm looking at OBS, and they added a whole bunch of updates now. Oh, it's the loop for the background. Oh, okay. There's like a little timer at the bottom of the screen, and it's showing me the background
it's distracting
going.
you, is what you're saying.
So I was confused because I was like, what is this timer? Did I like screw something up? But it's just because it's what I had set. So now you don't have to like right click to go into to change like a picture or anything. You can just click on it. True. And the settings are right there in a little bar, which is pretty neat. Pretty stinking neat. What are we talking about today? What's the move?
I mean, I don't know. What is it? What day is it today? I'm like right before starting this recording. I think I had an ADHD episode, which I just recently learned is a thing, where you just get like a onslaught of not being able to think properly.
Yeah.
So I'm still recovering from it. So if
we did like just sit in this Discord call for a half hour completely silently. So
if I sound like I have just woken up, 1, it's because I have, and 2, it's because I just had like complete meltdown of my brain. So yeah, if I say something completely unrelated, then you will know that it's because pretzels.
Good. Pretzels. On that topic, soft pretzels or hard pretzels?
Soft pretzels. I can't do hard. Okay. I cannot do hard pretzels. It's just way too much.
I can do one specific type of hard pretzel, and I can only get it in England, but it's sour cream and chive pretzels, and they're so good. I just like sit and eat a whole bag in one sitting. They're incredible.
The only pretzels that I've ever had are regular pretzels. So like if there are good
like rolled gold, like classic crunchy pretzels.
Yeah, so if there are good like flavored pretzels that are like hard pretzels, then I guess I'd be down. But
fair enough.
Normally I just had regular soft pretzels and living my soft pretzel life,
baby.
Just like a soft pretzel, just drifting through life until somebody just.
Do you ever feel like a soft pretzel drifting through the wind, wanting to start again?
Wanting to be eaten.
Yum! Okay, so follow up to that. Salt or cinnamon sugar?
Salt.
Wrong answer.
You mean
ladies and gentlemen, I'll be taking pretzels. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be taking applications for a new co-host for the podcast. Thank you. That's the podcast.
This is keeping it ADHD with Blank and Rahlyx.
No, I really am a big fan of cinnamon sugar pretzels. They're like really delicious. Like if I'm in an airport, that's what I'm eating. Like always, hands down. Gimme. But yeah, so what day is it, bud? What day is it?
I don't remember. I genuinely do not. Like I have no idea. It's like my quarter just started, so I'm supposed to kind of know what day is it to like keep track of stuff, but like my brain melted 10 minutes ago and now I don't know what even is going on. So
that's a whole mood. Well, it is Wednesday, and I only know that because I
All
have
right.
to do I have to host some eSports stuff in about
In like an hour.
So yeah, exactly. So we gotta get to it. We got stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? We don't have anything to talk about
because
at all.
we don't have that much time. We
Yeah.
are like, as soon as we started doing this podcast, immediately we started like getting busier by the day. So like when we started doing the podcast in August, we are like, oh, it's just like one episode a week. We can just record whenever, edit whenever, and we just get it up on Friday.
Yeah.
Now I have university. I do stuff for Jason. I do like just in general like graphic design stuff. And then you got your job hours extended.
Yeah.
You are now a Twitch Rivals figure. Apparently,
Vaguely.
and you
Vaguely.
host esports for the whole month. So now we have to like squeeze in times to record stuff because otherwise we just don't have time, and it's like
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And the trick there is like also recognizing that we need to take time where we're not doing this stuff so we can like breathe and live a normal life on top of being internet presence.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's just like a very fine line right now. Very, very
Are we the
fine
complaining influencers now?
Influencers? I would hardly call us influencers. All 11 of you out there listening to this podcast, let us know if you feel influenced by us.
Yes. Let us know if we're influencing your lives and if we're doing a good job at
Say
it.
yes, that way we can get sponsors.
You specifically, Gilligan, because I know that probably you're alone listening to this podcast.
Gilligan and Ginger. Ginger's out there. Ginger.
And Ginger, yes.
Watching you.
Are we good influencers, guys? Yeah, because
Nope.
you guys are like one of our...
You're our core demographic.
Core demographic, yes.
Bless. Oh man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I promised myself not to look at metrics and just do it. Because
I didn't. Yeah, I think I looked at Anchor once, and that was last time.
We don't have anything to look at metrics for necessarily. Just like it's not the motivation that we have behind this podcast.
Yeah,
because like
this is mostly just to fuck around.
We're grateful for everybody who decides to listen to this garbage, but but it is not our main motivation to like be starting this or like be doing this to be like influencers or whatever the fuck. It's just like we're just doing this because we talk a lot in general and we just want times to hang out, talk to each other.
Yeah, exactly. People might be into it.
And maybe if we brighten somebody's day along the way, it's just a beautiful bonus to it.
And you know what? If we darken somebody's day, even more of a bonus. No, I'm kidding.
I just nodded to that, you fucking asshole. You know I can't react
I got
to stuff.
I got you. You're like, yep, fuck people.
You're saying that my cat is licking his butthole right to my left. So, right to my left.
Oh, you love
Jesus.
it. You love to see it. Things you love to see.
This is going great already.
Off to a great start.
Like, I'm usually the one who announces segments, but I fucking forgot what segments we have.
It's okay. So we've already done the what day is it?
Oh, the song. The song.
Yeah. What song and what thought is in your head right now?
I'm not thinking particularly about anything right now. I'm just trying to go with the flow. My brain is still recovering from whatever the fuck that was. I'm maybe thinking about the bean toes on the cat's paws.
Fair enough.
Because they're cute.
I'm thinking about the song I have stuck in my head is Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Because there's that, I sent you the TikTok earlier, but there's the guy who is longboarding to Dreams, and he's like got a fucking whole jug of Ocean Spray cranberry, and he's just vibing, and it's like that's some great energy right there. But then also the CEO of Ocean Spray just bought him a truck full of Ocean Spray in the bed, so it's pretty legit. It's legit.
That does sound legit.
Yeah, so good for him. If you guys don't know, his name is like Dogface420 or something like that on TikTok.
If you guys want to go follow Dogface420,
it's something like that. Yeah, hold on, let me look it up.
My song that is currently stuck in my head is Kings and Queens by Ava Max. And because well, I took a habit of taking a hit every time I go to bed now because lets me sleep easier, and I just listen to music while I go to bed when I'm high.
There you
So
go.
and it's a very interesting experience for me because to talk about like being high for a second, when I listen to music, I don't know if it's my like musical hearing coming through, but like I can actually hear the layers of sound.
Nice.
Like whenever I am high, when I listen to music, I can hear specifically where each sound is coming from and like what layering in the mixing was used, and like I hear everything very clearly, and it's really interesting, and it's a very interesting experience.
I dig
But
it.
once like a couple days ago, I got a little bit too high, and then it's just like everything sounded like gibberish. It was just like,
Was that when you were messaging me?
I think so, yes.
Yeah,
I
Scarfee
don't clearly-
just like starts messaging me like a bunch of random like gibberish and thoughts, and it was just the funniest thing to me. Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
God.
you're just one of the first people in my messaging list on Discord, and that's just what comes with the
It's
territory.
all good. I dig it. I dig it.
But
Fine by me, my guy.
going back to listening to that song is just like I like that song, and it just like sounds great. It's a great production song. One specific lyric in it is something that I just like remember, and I just like it a lot. Is like if you think that I'm weaker without a sword, if I had one, it would probably be bigger than yours. You all know what this lyric is referring
Talk
to.
about wieners, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about
but
wieners.
also like also women's power, which is great. So like
That's
I love the song. I love the message behind it. I love the song, and I love that lyric in particular. So just
I
saying.
dig it. Hell yeah. I dig it,
there's
baby.
that.
Bless.
Taking
So
a
what
sip
do-
of water from my pink water bottle.
My lid isn't pink, but I have a pink lid. I had to take it off to clean it.
Yeah,
I got a pink boot.
more of a
that.
purple actually.
Yeah, that's very, very purple. I have like the hot
Yeah.
neon matches my case pink. Actually, my case.
I
is a
feel
little
like
more
I'm
red than
becoming the
pink.
purple person.
Dude,
You know how
purple's
people
good.
joke about purple people?
Yeah,
Like if a person likes purple, everything is purple.
the purple people eater. Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean,
I'm slowly becoming a purple person because I keep these lights in purple most of the time because that's what it looks best as.
yeah, I got the purple lights and the purple droid. I used to be a purple person. Now I'm a lime green person.
Yes.
I'm mostly just a neons person. I really like my bright neons.
Yeah,
Like
you
my
like
car
the
is
80s.
neon blue. I do love the 80s.
You're the walking and talking 80s aesthetic.
I love it. I love it. It's the best. Neon vibes. That's me.
Can you see Bunny licking the bed over there?
Bunny's like, this bed tastes like me.
Anybody? Well, yeah, because he lays in it every day.
Tastes good.
But
Tastes like my butthole.
yeah, he's licking the bed right now. I don't know. He was grooming himself, and now he's grooming the bed.
Nasty boy.
Are you okay? Like, do you need something?
Like, no, I'm good. I'm just, eating the bed. It's a vibe.
Owning a
whole
cat
ass
is
Owning a cat's a
the
pain in
whole
the
thing.
ass. Coach has been like super clingy to me lately, which I love, right? But also that means he stopped for a while, but he's taken to hopping on my desk again, and I hate it because then my keyboard gets covered in cat hair, and I hate it so much. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but Coach is a pain in the ass sometimes. That's just cat
Sometimes,
shit.
yeah. Sometimes cats just decide on shit, and you just don't have a choice in it. You know,
Exactly.
you
It's
either
like,
like
oh, okay,
physically
cool.
grab them and take them away, or you're just enduring whatever the fuck they're up to.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it is spooky season. That's enjoyable. I have
Yeah.
some Sweet
October.
Tarts Skull and Bones because these are my favorite Halloween candy.
Mhm.
Next to Sweet Tart ropes, Sweet Tart straws. Kazoozles
Are those
is what
the
those are
like
called.
the pop rocks or whatever?
No. These are just hard candy. They're
okay.
just Sweet Tarts. It's just compressed pixie stick dust into a skull shape.
Pixie stick dust?
You not know what pixie sticks are?
No,
It's
no idea.
a Sweet Tart that's been ground up. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. American candy.
Yeah, American candy. Wonka specifically, Wonka candy, man. Although I don't think they go by Wonka anymore. I think they stopped calling themselves Wonka. But
Wonky.
Wonky. Wanka. But
Fucking
so
wanka.
fucking Wanka. It's like fucking Kyle's resub notification. It's like, fuck you, twat.
I completely forgot about that.
So good. Oh shit. But yeah, so it's spooky season, and we have been playing a game that is just absolutely wonderful. It's called Phasmophobia. It's a ghost hunting game, and it's so good. Except Scarfee is not afraid of anything.
Completely.
It's ridiculous. I figured Scarfee would be like screaming and hiding and shit, but Scarfee's the one who's like standing next to a ghost. He's like, "Hey, can I take a picture real quick? Can I just give you a big?"
It's like that clip from like what we posted on Twitter recently, where you were taunting the ghost, and it was like not coming out, and you were taunting it, and then instant karma just showed up right in your face, and you screamed like a little bitch.
Yep. No, absolutely, dude. It scared the shit out of me. It was scary. Oh my god. I was. I was only like half paying attention too. I was like, I'm just gonna talk mad shit and hope the ghost shows up. I know Creason's on cam, so he'll tell me when it's there. Meanwhile, the ghost is like, "Hey, quit talking shit," and I was like,
The ghost decided to check on you herself.
Yeah, right.
Dorothy, her name was.
It was Dorothy. Yeah.
Yeah, another thing about that clip is that right after that happened, right after it scared the shit out of you, I was standing in that room and I was like, "Hey, Dorothy, come play." And you guys told me to stop saying her name, and I was like, pause, turn on my area chat. Dorothy?
Boy. Okay, but this is a thing, right? So Scarfee would go off on his own because he wasn't afraid, and then he would get killed. And then we would be a man down, and we have to figure it out.
I got killed only one time.
But that was the one ghost that we really needed to all be together for, because that ghost was not fucking around. Oh my god, it killed like all of us pretty much. I think Creason and Eric just barely survived. Like they just barely dipped out in time. And then
there was that one ghost that didn't want to kill me at all. I was standing right where it was, and it wouldn't kill me.
I think we got it stuck in the salt piles.
I think because we put them in a triangle. Piles,
yeah.
Or that little glow stick broke it. But in any case, like the person who was the most surprised about me not being afraid of anything was me, because I usually am a baby about horror games. Like I really do not tolerate spooky really well. Like if it's in
it's coming from the guy who plays Dead by Daylight all hours of the day.
Well, the Dead by Daylight is a game that I don't view as a spooky game. I more view it as a competitive experience, in which is like, okay, I know what killer it is and I know what to expect from it, so like I'm not scared unless something really jump scares me. Yeah. Which sometimes happens in Dead by Daylight, but like I'm not just like, oh my god, he's coming for me. I'm like scared out of my mind now. Yeah. You know?
I think the only times I've genuinely been scared in Dead by Daylight are times when I'm like working on a generator and just really not paying attention, and then like Mike Myers pops out of nowhere and fucking gets me.
Yeah, he grabs you off the generator. Yeah,
exactly. Those have been the only times I've really screamed playing Dead by Daylight.
Those are the jump scares that I usually get to. But I also I've been playing more of a killer on myself recently, so it's just like I'm not as much of getting scared anymore. I am the one scaring other people.
Yeah. That's fair.
So,
you are the one who knocks.
Yeah, I'm the one who knocks their head off.
Bonk. Where's that fucking bonk sound effect when you need it?
True. I just wanted to talk about something really quickly too. First of all, none of you want to play Dead by Daylight with me anymore.
I'm kind of over Dead by Daylight. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's the problem with that game is it's like, as a survivor, it's only fun to play when you're being chased, and it's even worse as a streamer, in my opinion, to play as a survivor, because people don't have the same like adrenaline rush that you get from playing it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the reason I play Killer now, is because playing Survivor alone just gets boring.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not fucking around with your friends, it's just like there's not. Yeah, of course the game is repetitive because it's the same game every single time.
Yeah.
Even though it's different maps, different killers, yeah, etc. It doesn't matter. But that's the reason why I've been telling you to try playing the Killer.
I know, but the
And
problem with playing
don't.
Killer is that it tilts me. I get angry when I play Killer because it's like if it's a survive with friends, they're really coordinated, and I'm just not going to be able to do much about it.
Fair enough.
And if it's not, and it's a bunch of newbies, then I just feel guilty for just fucking forehooking.
True. That's the exact same thing that I felt when I just started playing the Killer. But like as you play more, it evens out.
I mean, yeah,
you get worse teams, you get better teams.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like I'm not super interested in like devoting all my time to it. And if I want to learn like ideal setups and all that kind of stuff, then I have to like really sit down and go, okay, well now I have to like learn everything. Whereas I would rather play a game about jelly beans.
Yeah, Fall Guys. Place on Twitch Rivals and win money for it. Just
exactly. I'm not winning money playing Dead by Daylight. Kidding. No, I just find, especially in quarantine, I want, when I'm gonna play something, I want it to be either an environment I already really like Squadrons, or something that is, if not uplifting, at least goofy, just because it is an exhausting time that we live in, and sometimes just playing something that's just an oppressive environment is like, oh god. Like everything is, the whole world in Dead by Daylight has gone to shit, and it's depressing, and it's like, oh my god, I get it. The world sucks. I know. I can't leave my house.
We're all being tortured. Okay, I don't want any more of that.
Yeah, exactly.
already have enough of it in the real world.
But I mean, it is a fun game, but
it is, yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm playing it every day. Every day for at least a few hours.
Yeah,
that's the game that I go to decompress, and I do that with Killers lately a lot. So
that's fair. I dig it. It's just not my cup of
streaming
lately,
again.
So yeah, you did. I've noticed
because of it. Because of playing that game a lot, I started streaming again, which is interesting. I decided to start that as I am getting busier and busier.
Just add one more thing to the list, right?
Yeah, just another thing to the list that I'm not going to be able to keep up with. It's just like, oh my god.
Welcome to the
speaking
club.
of keeping up with things, well,
swear to God, if you mention the Kardashians, I'm leaving this call.
Keeping up with the Kardashians. No, for me, it's keeping up with iPhone 12.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I just wanted to mention another thing is that like I've always kind of kept a close eye on the iPhone events in general, like every year.
Yeah.
But like this year, because I'm switching to an iPhone soon, is the reason why I've been keeping up, and I've been noticing that there's so many iPhone 12 rumor videos that just like pop up like mushrooms everywhere.
This happens like before every iPhone
almost
release.
Every few hours.
Yeah.
But I've never noticed how actually much people just like create random content out of like just pure speculation, and it's just insane to me.
Well, they look at like the patent information, and they look at the phone cases that are being printed already, and all that kind of stuff, and they go, "This is how we know everything about the new iPhone," and they end up being almost completely wrong. But
yeah, I know. But I know like the stuff that actual rumors about like actual information that comes out and stuff. When they actually have something to go off of, but I'm mostly talking about the videos that are not adding anything new. They're just like rehashing the same information over and over and over again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is then like
all about money.
They just all about money. Where you're like, you see a video with like 12 iPhone rumors that are coming this year, and you just click on it, and it's the same video that they posted 2 days ago, just rehashing the same stuff in different order.
Rehashing it in different order, and then they added 2 mid-rolls.
Yep, and it's just like the amount of the stuff that I've seen like this is interesting to me.
It's just dumb. People are
I mean, I understand that it's normal because of the internet, like
Yeah.
the way the internet is, but it's just like something that I found fascinating
I feel that.
recently.
I can dig that.
Something
Yeah.
that captured my attention and captured my
Captured your
ADHD.
whimsy. Ooh.
Another thing that captured me recently. I'm gonna make a break for someone said here and tie it in with something that I just wanted to mention is the I don't know if any of you are audio enthusiasts here, but I've been dealing with a plague of audio issues with our episodes recently because I'm the one who edits and renders it out and uploads it, and I've been dealing with this one thing with like popping noises in our episodes, and last week it all came to a head where I couldn't figure out where it was coming from anymore, and I've asked so many people about it and asked for help, and I was like, I was at my wit's end, and I was almost crying. And something that I said to Rahlyx today when we were also again talking about those issues before we started recording was that I had a thought that probably maybe because I was recording my microphone directly without noise gate, that the popping sounds that were coming from the audio were maybe my mouth noises. And that revelation made me say, if my own mouth noises were the thing that upset me to the point of tears, I'm gonna fucking cry again right now.
Yeah.
Because I was so upset last week when I uploaded the last episode when I heard all of those poppings coming through that I was almost crying, and it ruined like 2 days for me straight because of how shit the previous week already was. It's not like I'm okay right now. It's fine. Like it's completely fine. It's just like that at the moment it was like everything hit at the same time. I was like, fuck.
It was just like last week
great.
was just a horrible snowball of bullshit. Like
yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God. But it's the weirdest thing, right? Because in our raw audios you don't hear it at all. But then like in the going forward,
in the processed audio, it just
it's all
gets insane.
All wiggity wiggity whack, you know.
Yeah.
So
hopefully this one doesn't have that.
I have good feelings. I have good feelings about this one. I think we've got it sorted. So
hopefully,
fingies crossed.
Hopefully,
cross all your fingies and toes.
Please.
Bless.
Do you have anything that you have?
So my someone said is a thing I saw on Facebook. It's a screenshot on Facebook of a tweet, of a Tumblr post. No, I'm kidding. No, so it's a screenshot of a tweet.
Of a Tumblr post of a Reddit post.
Exactly. But it says, my friend Bobby just casually said, if art is how we decorate space, music is how we decorate time. And I was like, hold up. But like, that's a really cool thought, right?
Oh my God.
Right? And I kind of wanted to bring it up earlier when you were talking about how you can like see color or
that actually makes a lot of sense thinking through my weed brain right now.
Get that weed brain going, baby.
Such a weird thing, time, isn't it?
Time is
another thing that weed does to me. It just slows everything around me really a lot.
I think it does that for a lot of people.
Yeah, it does that for a lot of people. It's a very common thing, but like every time I listen to music and I kind of measure time from where in like a song I am, the amount of thoughts that my brain is capable of having in the span of just like one chorus.
Yeah.
Then I hear the chorus ending and I'm like, did I just think all of that in one chorus? That's literally like the thought that I have when I experience that.
Yes.
This is just turning into a weed podcast at this point.
Okay, I got it. Hold on. Here's some. Tell me. Can you even hear that? What? Hold on. Can you?
Kind of. What is going on?
I don't know. Is my mic picking this up?
Oh, kind of. What are you? What is that?
It's GarageBand.
Oh, it's Jesus!
It's funky. That's we're gonna
get copyrighted for that.
No.
Imagine you just play gibberish on GarageBand and it gets copyrighted randomly for whatever the fuck song it is.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Oh, I mean, man. Sure.
That wouldn't be surprising at all. Speaking of surprising things, though,
Yeah.
I wanted to talk a little bit about that one time when I woke up and I could not breathe.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That is something that Rahlyx also knows about because I asked him for advice about it, and it was something completely new that I've never seen before. So one day, that was a while ago actually. That was maybe a month and a half
Hold
ago.
on.
What happened?
My, oh god, why am I frozen? There we go. Sorry.
Okay.
My desktop decided to minimize everything, and when everything gets minimized, the podcast video freezes. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Technical issues, everyone. Again.
We're good now. Kind of.
So yeah, that was like about a month and a half ago, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I woke up one day,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wake up because I feel like nauseous, and I felt like I really one fact about me is that I really hate throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
Like from being a little kid, from a while ago, I just really don't like throwing up, and I don't like throw up in general. Like I hate it. I hate when people do that, and I hate feeling like I need to vomit. So I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I feel nauseous. What is going on? I wake up, I stand up, not like I sit up,
Mm-hmm.
and it intensifies, and I feel like I'm gonna gag,
Oh no.
but I don't know why. And I was like, I stand up and I go to my bathroom, and then I feel like something really uncomfortable in my throat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I swallow, and I feel as if something is stuck in the top of my throat, like right at the mouth opening.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go into the mirror and I look, and it's my own uvula.
I was about to say, it's a whole colony of ants.
The segue from the last podcast when I ate an ant.
Reference-based humor.
That was... That's what you are all about.
That's exactly it.
But yeah, basically, just to say, it was my uvula. It grew like 3 sizes, and it was in the back of my throat. It literally was blocking my throat. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't breathe through my mouth. I had to breathe through my nose. And if I leaned forward, my uvula would slip forward onto my tongue, and it will also trigger the uvula itself. So I would start gagging. Yeah, exactly. It was disgusting, and it just I'm sorry for the second disgusting episode in a row.
That's how
Here's
that's
some
how my
music
brain
to calm
feels.
you down.
Yeah.
But in general, yeah, that was like, it took me until the end of the day to be able to finally breathe through my mouth, and then the next day I woke up, it was normal. But like while it was happening, I had to like gargle with salt. I had to like do all the anti-inflammatory stuff because I didn't know what happened. Like I didn't know what caused it, but I think what actually happened was I slept with my mouth open, and my throat got overly dry, which irritated my uvula, and it just had a reaction. It just puffed up.
That is not fun at all.
Yeah, it is not fun at all because you never know what it caused, and the only indication of it happening is gagging. So like it's the least pleasant experience you could think of.
It's like, oh, tight, like, cool. I'm just gonna die. That's fine.
Tight. I'm just gonna gag on my own uvula, and I can't like do anything about it. I can't like pin it up somewhere so it just doesn't get in the way, you know?
Yeah. Let me just
Jesus.
tie it up real quick. Put it in a ponytail.
Yeah.
Nope, can't do that.
Put your uvula in a ponytail?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, speaking of less disgusting things, do you want to talk about the stuff that you were doing after this podcast?
Oh yeah. So this whole month I'm hosting the Nashville, technically so it's the Nashville RL series. It is a Rocket League. They're not allowed to call it the Nashville Rocket League series because they think Psyonix is going to get pissed at them if they do that. So, but it is on twitch.tv/Southeastern eSports.
Yeah, go support Rahlyx. He's doing amazing casting. I couldn't
10
do
minutes
that
every
because I
hour.
had a class.
You can see me chit-chatting with the commentators. I'm not commentating, I'm just hosting. So I do the intro. I do filler conversation. I do calls to action for you to donate to the Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, because this whole season is in support of that. And
you're still doing an amazing job, and we're proud of you.
Thank you. I try. It's really good experience to be a caster or a host of something.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it improves your people skills. One,
well, exactly.
And improves your speaking skills, and it also just in general is a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Like as an online creator, to have some portfolio of the things you've done.
Absolutely.
So that people who want to work with you know what you do.
Right. And the other side of it is, I was like, a while ago I was thinking about applying for G4, but I was like, I have no experience outside of streaming as a host, right?
Now you will.
Yeah, exactly. So now I have
and
some
also
experience.
with this podcast, you have experience of hosting too now.
That's true.
This is something that another useful thing coming out of this podcast, besides just bringing joy to people, is like, now you also have experience of talking in the long periods of time, like keeping up conversation. You have experience of hosting stuff. You have experience of organizing online content, and it's a good long form content that is a good thing for a portfolio too.
Absolutely.
So not only are we bringing you guys joy, we're also making our own portfolio.
Hell
bigger.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
And that's all we're here for. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bless. No, it's one of those things, because I am like, the hardest thing for me with it is that because it's like sponsored and has actual sponsors and stuff, I can't swear at all.
Yeah.
Which is hard for me, because I'll just say it, fuck is my safety word. When I'm trying to think through something, I'm like, oh, it's that fucking, the fucking thing, the fucking, fuck that thing, right? And I can't do that. And so I, especially last night, just because I'm also given a very rough outline of what needs to be said, and I need to fill 10 minutes.
So your go-to is to fill it with swear words, basically.
Well, no, not even, but it's just kind of like I have to think very quickly, and having to then also limit what I can say was kind of like, fuck. I have a much smaller range of like where I can go. I can't make maybe a little more promiscuous jokes, even. Like, it's like, I don't know, like you can do a double entendre, but then you'll get a little ping in the production chat that's like, watch it. And I'm like, okay. I did really good about that last night. Some of the casters they kept doing that kind of stuff, and they were like, all right, you got to stop it. You're not coming back. It's like, well, glad that's not me.
Being professional. See, that's also something to look forward to, is on like, show professionalism.
Professionalism.
For people listening, I'm looking directly into the camera right now. I'm
dude.
pleading.
Sometimes you just gotta riff on your bass, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And on that note.
Oh god. But yeah, no, it's a cool time. It's, watching competitive Rocket League. There was a team last night. There was Trash eSports versus Stuart Little, and I took the opportunity to take about 2 minutes to rant about how I think it's absolute bananas that that a family went to an adoption agency and picked a mouse over a human being, and for those reasons, I hate Stuart Little as a mouse.
You're talking. I was like, where are you going with this? And then I realized you're talking about Stuart Little, the movie. Jesus. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's
one of my favorite, like, goof rants. That's just kind of like, I don't give a fuck about it one way or the other. But it's so funny to make people think that I'm really fired up about Stuart Little lore. Something about it is just very funny to me. So
just giving people useless information about you.
Exactly. It's like they're gonna go home and they're gonna be like, man, that guy really hates Stuart Little, It's like,
And then
damn
there was also
right.
that one caster. What was he remembered for? Oh, he really hates Stuart Little.
Fuck that guy, right? It's just a mouse. It's a feel-good little mouse bud. How can
Just
you
a
hate
way of
Stuart
creating
Little?
strong feelings about yourself for no reason.
Exactly. You know what? People, they link it in their brains. They go, and then I'm remembered. I'm the Stuart Little guy, right?
That is a brilliant strategy of making yourself rememberable, actually.
Exactly. And if you do it in
Also
a way
need-
that like makes people laugh, like it's absurd, right? It's absurd
Yeah,
to have like a
absolutely.
disdain for Stuart Little. But it's
Of all
funny.
things.
Exactly. But it's funny, so it makes people laugh. And then also they go, "Yeah, you're the guy with the rant. Okay. Yeah, I remember you." And then you're locked in. You're a memory there. And
I was gonna say that I need to find myself something ridiculous to hate, but I already hate potatoes, so
there you go. Dude, that's your go-to. That's your rant.
yeah.
I got Stuart
Hi,
Little
I'm
and I got
Scarfee.
Banana Laffy Taffy.
Yeah. And I am like, "Hi, I'm Scarfee and I hate French fries."
Fuck French fries. They're the worst.
Immediately just polarize the whole audience.
Everybody's like, well, fuck this guy. Stuart Little, okay, fine. We can see there. But French fries?
We can deal.
Nah.
We
We ain't
can
got
deal
time
with
for
the hate
this.
for Stuart Little. Stuart Little hate is tolerable. Hating French fries? No, not in my
Unacceptable.
country.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah, but
shall
it's
we-
also like a good way to build a relationship
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
with people.
Yeah.
What were you
Make yourself
saying?
relatable. I was going to say, do you want to do an Inspirabot? Because I've got to start
If you
wrapping
want
up
to
pretty
end.
soon here. Yeah, because we're getting pretty close to time. And I want to
Okay.
make myself
Sure.
not sweaty because I'm gross and sweaty here. Dude, I've been at my
Alright, we
computer
can-
all day. It's killing me.
I mean, yeah, you've been working from home a lot, so we can do that.
I gotta work from home.
I
and
always
then-
keep forgetting to pull up the actual page, so I like have to look it up manually every time. Okay,
Oh, these are
I'm
some
gonna
weird
generate
ones.
a
I'm
few
getting some
pictures.
really weird ones right now.
this is gonna be one of the shorter episodes again, but like as we already said, we're getting busier, so this is getting a little bit difficult to
Yeah,
manage.
I mean, we're at like 43 minutes here, so I think it's
Yeah. And the other thing that we also talked about is that like we want to stay consistent no matter like what, like even if we're going to be posting shorter episodes every once in a while, we want to still stay on time and like develop a discipline of, hey, every Friday there's going to be an episode no matter what it is.
Yep.
Even if it's not like the best thing, like, and not letting it go too far, of course, where we just post like a 10-minute whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But like we want to build consistency so we don't just slack completely off, you know?
Yeah. 110%.
If we want to, maybe like if we want to delay something, we're not just gonna skip a week. Maybe like we'll post it like on Saturday or something like that. But we want to build consistency that we post every single week, so we have some kind of accountability to keep.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we just I want to make sure that people get, something that starts their weekend on the right foot, right? So
Yeah.
even if it's like a 45-minute episode instead of an hour 7, which is what I think the last few were, aside from last week's, which was really short. But
Well, the last week was an exception to everything with those debates. It was
exactly. But hopefully next week we can get like a decently long, like full hour or so.
Yeah, I mean,
right
the next
now
week
we're an
is not
episode of
only
Criminal Minds, right? So
is the next week the vice president debate as well?
that's happening like in an hour.
Oh, it's
tonight.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have that tonight, and then we also have the Apple event next week. So we definitely I will have something to talk about at least.
No, I mean I definitely want to talk about the Apple event because I am
Absolutely, and you were going to talk about all of your temptations to
Yeah.
get an iPhone.
yeah, well we'll
save
preview
it for
that
the
real
next
quick.
podcast.
Oh,
Okay, I just keep getting
really
Inspirebot
like these
pictures that are way too real.
Yeah,
So I can't really.
I clicked through probably about 15 or 20 before I got one that I liked.
Yeah, it's just like even Inspirebot is just like the world is way too serious right now.
Yeah.
I'm clicking. It's like life is like wearing chains, and I'm like I don't want to say that.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's dark and depressing. The heck?
Yeah. It's just like,
Don't look
please,
at your
Spirit
DMs.
Bot.
I'm just sending you mine, Spirit Bot, right now.
okay. Let's try one more. No, that's just a Joker quote.
Does it just say we live in a society?
The
You can't
Spirit
see
Bot
it.
is actually giving me inspirational quotes right now, and I like, okay, you know.
Yeah. You can't see it because you're not looking at what I'm doing right now, but I sent you that thing, but my mouse appeared on my camera, and so I was just picking my nose with my mouse pointing. I'm a child.
Yeah, I think we already established that.
Oh yeah, I think we established that
With that
episode
one TikTok clip. We need to
Oh,
post TikToks. Oh my god.
Shit. Yeah, we never did sit down and sort out TikToks. We can do that this weekend,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, well, while you look for yours, I'll talk about mine. Mine
All right.
is a bare white background with 4 whole lemons and 1 lemon cut in half. And it says, how much can you trust vegetables? I don't know. I couldn't tell you how much you,
You know
can
what
trust
made
vegetables.
me laugh?
But I trust
You
lemons.
know what made me laugh?
What?
The fact that it's a picture of lemons and it says vegetables.
Yep.
Just the irony of it being, how much
Well-
do you trust vegetables? It's not even a vegetable.
Well, and the beauty of it is that how much can you is in blue font, and then trust vegetables is in red font. So it's like, how much can you trust vegetables? I love it. It's so good. Find a good one?
I think I got the same picture as you, but the quote is different.
Yeah?
So, it's the same picture of 4 lemons and 1 cut in half on plain white. And it says, if one seeks to attract boys, there is one safe bet. Burn.
Burn? Jesus, is that one fucking written by the ghosts in Phasmophobia? Jesus Christ. Burn.
In the little ghost writing book, it just says, if you want to attract boys, burn.
It's like, oh, okay. I mean, technically not wrong. The ghost could light the house on fire and it would attract firemen and ghost hunters and...
I mean, yeah, it will attract boys in fireman
it attracted us.
uniform.
It attracted us to come there and check out
women.
what's happening. Yeah, it's true.
Are there...
And
yeah.
non-binary pals.
And 9 banner.
Yep. There you go.
Trying to be inclusive instead saying gibberish.
English
Okay,
is hard. It's okay.
English is... Words are hard. Okay, and on that note...
Thank you guys so much for
we're
hanging
gonna
out.
leave you for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everybody for listening. And no matter if there's 10 of you, 100 of you, 0 of you, we love you. And
we love you.
we just want to say thank you for giving us the
hanging
time of your
with
day.
us. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
God, I fucking love
Okay,
you
I'm
guys.
gonna cry again. Okay, bye. I'm
Bye.
out.
Bye. 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 Bye.